for the no warning. But gang, this is an emergency meeting of the minds. I have to do this right now. Let me know if you can hear me. But I have to do this right now. I apologize in advance, but I got to do this now. What's going on? What's going on is we got some weird stuff going on, gang. I'm just going to be honest. I got to kind of talk to my guy Jay-Z. I got to talk to Cole too. But I got to talk to my guy Jay-Z. What's going on right now, gang? We're having some weird shit going on. Salute Ghost Gaming in the building. It's crazy out here in these streets, gang. It's crazy out here. I didn't. It's y'all throwing too much at me, dog. I'm just gonna be honest. Y'all throwing too much at me, right? My guy Jay-Z drops a random interview. So salute the Hove. We know the album's coming now. Because Hove sat down for an interview. Some people saying that's his nephew. Salute to Hove and his nephew, right? That's my guy. I'm going to be honest. Y'all seen me defend Hove against all odds on this channel. But like I said, I'll never fold on the hip-hop gang. No man is bigger than the program. And as much as I love Hove, listen, I need them tickets, though. I still need them blueprint tickets. I need them blueprint tickets. Shit, I'll take the reasonable doubt tickets. I'll take them. I'm still waiting for the album. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. I'm still waiting on the album because I know it's coming. And after this, right, gang, we still gonna be good. All right, Hov. So before we get the chalking me up as a hater, I gotta be honest, gang. This is why I tell y'all, I don't want no interviews because I'm going to have to cook you one day. I'm going to have to cook you one day. I'm just going to be sorry. And this is my guy, Hove. Hove is my guy. Let's just say that. All right? But my guy, Hove, he had to shoot his own brother in the leg. He's been very open and honest about that. Back in the day, he had to shoot his brother in the leg, but he loved him. He didn't want to hurt him. But he had to take care of business because his brother did something to him that he felt was egregious. So I might got to just pop off one. I don't know if he shot him in the leg or not, but I know he shot him. I might just have to pop something in my brother real quick as a token of love. I don't want to hurt him. But this is crazy, gang. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know what's going on this week. It's getting crazy and spooky and hilarious. Right? I just saw, first of all, let me just say this. Peter Rosenberg went on a rant about people being inhumane, that we forget that these are artists in regards to J. Cole backing out of the battle, and we're a little too mean. Then J. Cole sat down with Cameron and talking about, I'm gonna play both of them clips, talking about he hates what happened with the battle with Drake and Kendrick, and we're a little, in essence, we're a little too mean about it. And then today, gang, I don't know what's going on, but I woke up, even you, Jay, Jay-Z too, even Jay-Z did an interview. And now Jay-Z is saying we were too mean to Drake. Gang, it's getting crazy. He didn't say those words, but when you peel back the layers, that's what it's saying, gang. I'm going to play the interview so you guys can actually, I'm going to play the interview so you guys can rock with me and let me know what you think about it. But end of the day, listen. End of the day, what we doing, gang? Listen. Hove literally said he think the culture has outgrown battles. Let's talk about this. I might gotta pop a shot at my brother, gang, out of love. Let's have this conversation. Why we gotta stop battles, Hove? And I'm gonna get to Cole. and everybody else. But let's start at the start. We're going to work backwards because this interview just dropped today. Hov says we've outgrown battles. All of a sudden, because Drake is panties in a bunch, is now we got to stop battling? Hip-hop was started off of battles, gang. This is competition. This is what it started for. The literal only reason we need to stop battles because the corporations are losing money when these guys battle. Hov been in the ivory tower too long, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. These two rich niggas trying to tell us we're too mean out here. And I get the stand culture thing, and I understand. But gang, let me just let y'all in on a fucking secret. Stand culture didn't start with Drake and Kendrick. I don't know if y'all know. Gang, we're gonna have a real conversation right now. Right? Like I said, I love this nigga Hov. We're gonna have a real conversation. But we gonna do this. And I still need them tickets. Hov, holla at your nigga. Me and wifey need to be at this show. Somebody on my Twitter showed me their queue. They was like 68,000 in the queue trying to get them tickets to Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint. But we gonna do this. I think it's the Beehive is one of the craziest stand cultures we've ever seen. They didn't start yesterday. They didn't start with Kendrick and Drake beef. All right. So now we can't battle no more because the stands are too angry. We gonna have this conversation, my G. Like I said, my nigga Hov, I stood up for Hov when that chick accused him. I was the first to take it at personal risk of my own fucking success in future. I was one of the first people to say that chick was lying on him. And it came out she was lying on him. So we're not gonna act like I'm a hater, but I'm gonna keep this shit a buck. Stands? So now it's too rough and tough. Now it's too much. Now we gotta dial back the rhetoric because Drake is fucking sad. My nigga Hov was in one of the biggest battles we've ever seen. And you're gonna say, Challz, but he grown. He grew out of that battle. Hip-hop don't change because Hov has grown out of the battle. Battles occur when two MCs have a disagreement and they deal with it on wax. No one got hurt or maimed in the Kendrick and Drake battle. I'm curious, what is so bad about battling now? We got whole businesses built. URL, Smack. Imagine, well, let's ask them what they think about. They're making millions off of battle rap. Let's imagine how they feel about Hov coming out saying we need the dead battles in hip hop. These motherfuckers make a living off battling, my G. Hov, you way too far removed. You eating way too good now. You don't want battling in hip hop because Drake feelings is hurt? What they got to realize is Drake said a lot of crazy shit before this shit started. Hov says in this thing, we bringing kids into it. Guess who brought the kids into it? Literally, Drake said Kendrick's son was illegitimate. It was his illegitimate child. They forget all of this when they trying to make Drake into a fucking martyr, gang. We gonna have this conversation. We're gonna have this conversation because I'm seeing too many people coming out acting like somehow Drake is some kind of martyr now. This dude Cole is like, yo, I don't like what y'all did. I'm happy for K-Dot, but I hate what it did to Drake. Can you imagine? Let's imagine if Drake would have won. Ain't Drake the one that played back-to-back several times in Philly, dancing on Meek Mill grave? Imagine if Drake would have won this battle, but now it's poor fucking Drake. What are we doing? Jay, you my guy, but you put Kendrick on the Super Bowl singing that very song, my G. And you know why you did that? Because it was the biggest song in the world. He was the biggest artist in the world. He was the most profitable. And to this day, he still got the biggest, most watched Super Bowl. The numbers was inaccurate. He still had beat Bad Bunny with that very song that's gone a little too far. Jay was in one of the craziest hip hop battles we ever will see. They talked about that shit for years. They still, nigga, I can put a video up right now talking about that very battle, and it'll get ugly in the comments. It ain't never gonna ever go away. And I know Jay now, Jay is enlightened and he's super rich, feeding the kids liquid gold in the living room. That don't change hip hop, gang. This is why I'm here, gang, because I'm never going to fold. I tell you this all the time. I do not bend or fold. Ain't nobody bigger than the culture. And Jay is my nigga, but you're not going to come down from the ivory tower and tell us to stop fucking battle raps. You're not going to tell us battle. We've outgrown battle raps, my G. I was with you when we said stop kneeling. Okay, we really had already stopped. So okay, I get that. But this the culture here. You can't come down. And let's be honest, we would have forgot about the fucking record if Drake wasn't doing something fucking goofy every goddamn week. Kendrick never said a word. But every week it was something else. It was a snippet. It was a bar. It was a like on a post. It was a meme. It was something. Do y'all remember? Maybe I'm bugging. Somebody could tell me this was AI, but I remember Drake was on stage somewhere and he played a snippet of Not Like Us and laughed. Somebody tell me, did that happen? Ain't he supposed to be unbothered? Remember that narrative? Drake is so unbothered. Wasn't it Maul that told us Drake was unfucking bothered? So why all these motherfuckers trying to jump in front of this bullet for this nigga? Why is everybody trying to stop what the fuck we doing? He lost a battle in the story. Now we got to stop battling. Now it's too far. Now we too mean. Gang, do you know that every single person in the public eye gets attacked? Ask Selena Gomez. Ask Selena Gomez how this shit fucking feels. Ask Taylor Swift. Ask Katy fucking Perry. Guess what? If you rich and famous, you get fucking attacked. It ain't because you battled or you didn't battle. Jay-Z been getting attacked for 20 fucking years, my G. Jay-Z got attacked yet last year, the year before that, this nigga got to be made of fucking steel. But somehow we've reached a point where battling is stand culture is way too out of control. Ask Katy Perry. Katy Perry can't put a post. My nigga, listen, this is what you do. Go on Twitter. Go to Katy Perry's page. Look at her last post. Everything this chick put up, they roast the shit out of her ass. And she ain't battled nobody. This chick can't even say hi, America. They roast her ass every fucking day. It's mean out here. People are mean. Drake knows that shit. Kendrick knows that shit. So all of a sudden now they too mean because this guy is soft and he got attacked. Why? And the sad thing about it, you giving stands the fucking ammunition. I went on Twitter soon as this shit went up. See, Jay-Z believes it too. You guys called a guy a pedo. He threw that jacket on him. He didn't deserve. It's a fucking rap beef, nigga. And if I got something on your ass, I'm going to say that shit when we rap beefing. A rap beef comes from two guys that have an issue. Okay? Even you, Jay-Z. Jay-Z too. Jay, didn't you say you put the condoms on the baby seat, Jay? Even you. Okay? So what we're not going to do is all of a sudden act like niggas is out of line. We're not going to stop battling. We're not going to stop beefing on record. A lot of times the beef on records is what stopped niggas from fighting. Because they said they fucking peace. So we're not going to sit here. Yes, stand culture is out of control. Stand culture been around, gang. Let me just let you in on a fucking secret. Back in the day, they had this website called allhiphop.com. Still around, right? Salute the who's the Chuck Creekmore, right? I think that's his name. I could be bugging out. And when you went to allhiphop.com, they used to have message boards. Somebody let me know in the comments, Challz, you on some bullshit if I start lying. And in the message boards, they used to get very disrespectful about these rappers. That was 20 fucking years ago, my G. Even you, and when you was battling Nas, guess what happened? These motherfuckers was none too kind. Why do you think niggas still saying ethered? That shit came from niggas dragging that shit on the internet. This is not fucking new. "20 years ago, rappers were getting cooked in the message boards. So all of a sudden, now, since Drake tummy hurts and J. Cole tummy hurts, right? Now we gone too far. We just saw the Joey Badass battle. It ended without incident. It invigorated the culture. We had a great time. We laughed, we giggled. We shook hands at the end. Daylight came out. We didn't really apologize. He said he came out. He wrote that last song. He pretty much showed his love for Capital Steez because he said a line in that battle that he shouldn't have said. He showed his love to Capital Steez. He reminisced on how him and Joey Badass were friends. Ab-Soul ended up on Joey Badass's ill-fated tour. And the tour got canceled, but Ab-Soul was never mad at Joey Badass. Nobody's mad at Joey Badass. The battle's over. Nobody died as a result. But here comes Jay-Z and here comes J. Cole and Peter Rosenberg to a degree and all these other guys who still want to bring up this battle as if something bad happened. I don't know if y'all remember a record. Somebody get in the comments and let me know. Drake said some wild shit on First Person Shooter that was directed at Dot. But now he's the fucking victim. Do y'all realize that Drake was the one who brought the kids into the battle before he was called a pedophile or anything? He said the nigga beat his wife. He's beat his girl or his wife, depending on how you look at it. But somehow he's the fucking victim now. And Jay just gave all his ammunition to these soft-ass Drake fans who want to be martyrs because Iceman ain't out. For some reason, it's Kendrick's fault. Meanwhile, Kendrick done dropped GNX. That shit mad years ago now at this point. Still getting awards. Iceman, we were talking about Iceman since August 2024. Go look it up. Iceman was rumored to be dropped since August 2024 on the official Iceman Wikipedia page that I made a video about fucking months ago. And we still, academics still talking about, well, Iceman could drop in 90 days, but I could be wrong. So we still ain't getting that shit. No matter how much y'all make this nigga a fucking martyr. Whose fault is this? I'm appalled, man. Listen. Jay grew up in this culture. Jay is where he is because of the culture, the way it is. Jay used to go, to other neighborhoods and battle niggas. You gonna say, Challz, maybe we outgrew it. No, we didn't fucking outgrew it because this is the culture. This is what it is. It ain't no amount of corporate fucking schmoozing going to change what the culture going to fucking be. I mean, what does it look like when this happens? What does it look like when we stop doing battle records and beef records? What does that fucking look like? A bunch of corporate ass niggas trying to do features together and make money for these corporate heads? Lucien Grange and all these motherfuckers. Apparently, allegedly, all these Drake motherfuckers was all up in arms when you're supporting Lucien Grange when you don't side with Drake against this motherfucking corporation. Remember, out of nowhere, we became the problem because we wouldn't side with fucking Drake against Lucien Grange. So now, what's going to happen if we all start doing features, as Jay says? Now we got a whole bunch of motherfuckers doing features, and Lucien Grange pockets fat as fuck. What we talking about? These niggas had problems for 10 years. They was subbing each other for 10 fucking years. This wasn't no fucking accident. And how do we settle beef in hip hop? We rap. Salute to Jess with the super chat. Listen, I love this nigga Jay, but we not gonna do this. We not having this conversation. Now battle rap, we outgrown battle rap. What we talking about? That's why I don't want to do interviews with nobody, because sooner or later somebody gonna say some shit that I gotta actually correct them on. Auto-correct. No, Jay, you wrong, my G. You dead ass, and I need them tickets. I need them tickets. Front row, Reasonable Doubt. I'd rather go to the Blueprint one, right? Reasonable Doubt is a classic. I'd rather go to the Blueprint show, Jay. You can send me my tickets. Just gonna be honest. I go to both of them, be honest. But end of the day, what we not gonna do is act like we gotta change the rules of hip hop. We've been changing the rules for hip hop for 2 fucking years because this nigga lost a battle. Guess what? You niggas that don't know about hip hop, you call each other mean things. You try to say the meanest thing to him. This nigga said he wanted to smoke. He fucking got it. Whap, 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 whap. That fuck him up. Even you, nigga, even you. Okay? He got fucked up. Okay? And now Cole on a fucking victim tour. Oh, I hate what it did to Drake. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. What if this nigga would have won? Would you hate it? Did anybody check on Kendrick? Cole like, yo, everybody's checking on me. You good, nigga? Why the fuck you worrying about what Cole good? He the first nigga came out the gate with a diss record. Why y'all checking on that motherfucker? He the first nigga came out with a whole fucking diss record out of the big fucking 3. Why the fuck he the victim? Cole, you good, my G? You good? Fuck you checking on him for? Dr. One got attacked. He attacked that whole catalog. The fuck we checking on that nigga for? What we talking about? You checking on J. Cole? He the perpetrator. Am I bugging out? Fuck we doing? This nigga did a 187 drive-by. Y'all checking on the goddamn shooter. What the fuck we doing? Now Cole going around all humble, yo. Now he done rolled up on Cameron, this staged ass interview. Cameron I told you last night, Cameron Green be in a sunken place right with his ass. Cameron he's sitting there telling Cameron, listen, the lawsuit had misinformation. The same lawsuit that Cameron sat down with his lawyers and drew the whole lawsuit up. J. Cole said the lawsuit had misinformation. Cameron's like, you right. I don't know what's going on in hip-hop, gang. I don't know what's going on in Harlem, Brooklyn. What the fuck we doing? What we doing, gang? This nigga Jay like, yeah, y'all niggas took the battles too far. Takeover, breaks over, nigga. What the fuck we doing? This the nigga that made Takeover? Niggas get too rich, gang. Didn't Jay buy a fucking island somewhere? Don't Jay own half a Maui or some shit? I think these niggas is checked out, gang. This when you got too much time to think and you ain't got no money troubles. Hip-hop is niggas struggling, gang. Let me ask you a question. Y'all gonna have to help me in the chat with this one, okay? Just help me out in the chat. Because y'all niggas know better than me, right? Remember that basketball league? Is it at the Rutgers or something when they had Hot Sauce and all these niggas? Please, I'm gonna need y'all in the chat for this one because I don't remember the name of the league. But give me some of them names of them basketball players that used to play in the league, right? I need to know. They used to play in New York. They would play basketball. And niggas would always say, if them niggas go to the NBA, they gonna suck. They gonna be cooked. Right? Hot Sauce and help me out in the chat. Give me some of them names from them niggas used to go play ball in New York. And one. There you go, the done deal. The and one tour. Right? The and one tour. And this, that, these niggas balling. Everybody wanted to be in that fucking league. Everybody wanted to see the and one tour. Give me some Skip to My Lou. Right? Give me some more names. Helicopter. Remember the white boy? He's nice. Oh, shit. The and one tour. It wasn't the NBA, but it was some real shit. Right? The Professor. That's the white boy, right? The Professor. Half man, half amazing. AO. It was in Rucker Park, right? Skip to My Lou. All these niggas and shit. Rest in peace. I think the dude that created that passed away. Baby Shaq. Spider. The and one tour. Come to your city and mine. Take over your arena. Da, 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 da. Now, let's imagine this shit, my G. Just imagine what I'm about to say about the A1 League. Imagine one of these fucking didn't Kobe go down there? That nigga Kobe was like, fuck y'all niggas. Kobe was he was under contract not to play, no nothing like that. Kobe went down there and played like nigga. I'm gonna tear these niggas up because I fucking understand what this shit's about. Because if I leave here like a bitch, they gonna talk shit about me for fucking 40 years. How I went to the A1 and got fucking cooked. Kobe went down that shit, nigga. Fuck, he looked niggas in the eye, nigga. Yeah, push me if you want, nigga. I'm here to play, nigga. I don't fuck with none of y'all niggas. I ain't none of y'all niggas friends. Now imagine, Ayo. Imagine one of these fuddy-duddy NBA ass niggas that's sitting up in they fucking mansion. Right? Imagine one of these fuddy-duddy niggas. Tracy McGrady. Fucking, he wouldn't have said that shit. Patrick Ewing, Reggie Miller. Rich niggas, right? Imagine they get on fucking TV and say some fuck shit. I think we outgrew the A1 League. I think we don't need street ball no more. I think we outgrew that shit. Pack it up, professor. Rich niggas can't tell street people how to do what they do. I gotta shoot my brother, and it's just out of love. I ain't trying to kill him, I'm just gonna graze him. I need them fucking tickets, Jay. You 100% wrong on this shit. 100% fucking wrong. You can't come out of nowhere. Jay, you don't even do interviews. You ain't even doing no music. 444 is like 8 years old at this point. I'm sitting here praising your ass for that verse on that DJ Khaled. Say, this nigga's Hove is fucking amazing. The verse like 5 minutes long. Who could do the shit like this? This nigga did this shit in his fucking head, nigga. This nigga ate Wayne. Wayne got auto-tune to this shit trying to keep up. He ate Wayne and motherfucking Rick Ross. A nigga tell me how Rick Ross verse start in the beginning. I give your ass $5. Nobody remembers this shit. Right? God did. Right? Even you was heaven sent. So even that song, even God did, gotta be 3 years ago if I'm bugging out. Didn't they have Hove on like the Grammys or some shit? They sat at a big ass table. This nigga Hove rapped. But Hove not locked in no more. And this my guy, and I want that album, whatever he got. I just made a video 2 weeks ago. Nigga, a lot of niggas ain't watch it, but I said Hove gonna come with an album. And I want to hear the album. He got a lot of shit to say. But I think right now, Hove, right now, this nigga is locked in with these corporate motherfuckers to say some shit like we have outgrown battle rap. Because the simple fact of the matter, it exists for a reason. The reason Drake got cooked because them two niggas was beef. They was subbing for 10 years. Right? And the nigga Ego came out and the nigga said, he said, ain't no big three, it's just Big B. Not his, not Ego. All of his ego, but Dot was like, it ain't no big three, it's just Big Me. Now Cole Ego and Drake Ego and a lot of niggas in their ear like, listen, my G, you can't, what you gonna do, Cole? Cole was first, right? Wrote his shit. What'd he say? I got this drill. I do it 7 minutes. I write the whole song in 7 minutes, and whatever it is, that's what it is. And then I put the record out. 7-minute drill. Should have took 8 minutes, my G. Because that shit didn't hit. And the culture was like, And for the first time in a long time, J. Cole too. The culture was like, He ain't never experienced that before. We ain't never rejected J. Cole. When has J. Cole been rejected by the culture? 7-minute drill was large, by far large and wide rejected by the culture. He never had that happen before. When the panic mode, oh shit, I gotta fucking delete this shit. And y'all made a million excuses. Oh, yo, Schoolboy Q called him gang. He told him it's gonna get real messy. Get out the way. Dot going, and imagine another rapper having a nigga not respond because it's gonna get messy. Well, nigga, it gotta get messy because I'm a rapper. And I somehow, some way, I'll deal with the mess that Kendrick is gonna bring. But you motherfuckers made up a million excuses. Yo, listen, Schoolboy Q got to him, told him, listen, this is personal. It's between Dot and Drake. Don't get in the middle of it. And so therefore, J. Cole called up his distributor, said, yeah, out of all them songs, leave them all, just delete one. Delete the 7-minute drill one. I'll tell you why later. Then he went up on that stage and was like, yeah, do y'all love K-Dot? Y'all love Kendrick Lamar? As do I. As do I. Put a hand in the air for Kendrick Lamar. They was confused like shit. Like, what the fuck, nigga? The song been out for 2 fucking days. I bought my ticket to hear that song. We had a whole fuck Kendrick chant by the concession stand. What the fuck is you talking about? End of the day, Cole's song got rejected by the culture. He did a full-on diss record talking about Dot's catalog. Whole lot of jealous shit. But out of nowhere, he's released the record. So now guess who turn it is now to respond to the Like That, which was just another sub. I told you I went back and listened to First Person Shooter, and when that beat switch, all that shit at the end of that First Person Shooter, when that beat switch and Drake going nuts, all that shit is K-Dot. All that shit. Go back and listen to it. Go back and listen to it. All that shit, he killing. I was like, yo, this nigga talking crazy to K-Dot. Crazy. So we supposed to forget that J. Cole was talking, he gonna put rappers' neck in a noose for 3 fucking years straight. When it came time to show him proof, he made a record, then got fucking ostracized and went and told the distributor to delete the record. So then guess who time it is now? Guess what day it is? Now it's showtime. OVO gonna prove this 10 years of shit. Remember Drake said on Angie Martinez, yeah, they don't want me in that bag. He told Angie Martinez, yeah, don't really nobody want to see me in that mode. Remember all them wolf tickets Drake was selling about if he ever got to diss a nigga, he's ready. Right? The legendary KRS-One always used to say, I write around for every rapper in the game. KRS-One said on that Beef DVD, remember the Beef series, the Beef 1, 2, and 3? It might have been Beef 2, maybe Beef 3. KRS-One said, every year, I write a rap for all the top rappers in the game, so that if I have to use it on them, I will. That's what KRS-One said. So I'm sure Drake already had stuff ready to go that he was going to use on K-Dot, that he was ready to go. And then he came out with the Push-Ups record. Remember that leaked? Push-Ups leak. He was talking real spicy on that. But they didn't know if it was AI. He said, I'm not going to do this shit Cole did. Cole put the record out as is and put his name on. I'm going to leak this shit and pretend I have no knowledge of it. Remember that whole Push-Up shit leak? It didn't even have a real name. Shit went to Twitter, had no fucking name. Everybody thought it was AI. So the comments was like, yo, this shit might be AI, but this shit low-key all right. That's all them motherfucking PR firm need to hear from. They like, Aubrey, we got back the consensus and they like the record. So I think whatever you're going to do, go ahead and mix it, master it, and send it to DSPs. All of a sudden, now it's a name. Now it's his record. Remember, they couldn't confirm or deny if the record was even his. 2 fucking days, they wasn't even acknowledging that the shit was his voice. They let y'all niggas fight in the comments. It might be fucking, it might be fucking AI. Then out of nowhere, they cleaned it up. Drake changed a few lines, got the beat a little spicy, and guess what? Now it's his. Now it's called Push-Ups. And now we cooking. Jay-Z forgets this shit when they go on this fucking rant about how bad battle rap got. Well, these niggas helped get it there. Okay? Now, let's imagine a scenario. Let's play this out. Imagine Push-Ups drop, and then we get Kendrick, we need ya. We get the fake Tupac voice and the fake Snoop voice. The Snoop surprisingly retweets it off the edible. Snoop retweets Taylor May. Let's play this scenario out. Taylor May comes out, and Kendrick never drops nothing. He ignores it. under the new laws of Jay-Z, where we don't need no more battles. Do you know how many fucking years in a row you would hear Drake talking shit? You know how many subs K-Dot? It would have been bad. We would have been checking on Dot like, gang, you good? Drake would have clowned this nigga for 5 fucking years straight. Remember, they had a countdown. Y'all remember Academics was like, day 18, no Kendrick. They would have clowned this nigga for years. And he came back with Euphoria and he said, let's just keep it rap. Oh no, this nigga Drake went and made a whole video, had the G Unit chain spinning, crushed the Good Kid, Mad City van, all that shit. Nigga said, fuck the cost. Nigga, get hype wins. We doing this video. Get the van, the real van. I need to crush it. And this nigga Dot said, yeah, okay. Let me go. Actually, he said, he finished that shit up. He said, listen, tomorrow, just hit send on that. And we're going to cook this nigga for 10 days straight if you want to fucking play games. So somehow, some way, Dot defended himself, and now we gone a little too far with stan culture. Do you know Taylor Swift get cooked every fucking day? Bro, I be reading about Selena Gomez. They be cooking her ass so bad, I be feeling bad for her. But somehow, some way, she get up every motherfucking day and still do her life. And Drake gets cooked just like them. He's famous. I don't know. I never understand this. When I put my shit on Twitter about Drake, these motherfuckers come at me, gang. Yo, you always coming at Drake. Leave him a fucking alone. Why? Nigga, they made Michael Jackson damn near kill his goddamn self. Because they were mean. You're a celebrity. You get millions of dollars to deal with that shit. These motherfuckers in the comments defending a man who don't know him, don't give a fuck. He got millions of dollars. This nigga got a basketball court in his fucking house. Do you think he fucking cares? He shouldn't. But somehow, some way, we're too mean now. Right? This nigga Drake got a basketball court in his fucking house, and God knows, nigga probably got a sauna. This nigga probably in the sauna right now. Right? Crody, he probably in the sauna right now. He don't even know what y'all talking about. But y'all on here crying about this motherfucker got unfairly treated. It's too fucking, I don't like how it gets now. They're too fucking mean. Weird shit, gang. No, nigga, this culture, we kind of hard out here. Nigga, it is what it is. This is life, dog. Hip-hop culture is not a corporation where you got to defend the bottom line and defend the brand and defend the product. Drake is the product to these motherfuckers, but he wanted to be a rapper. Right? Him and Cole want to be rappers, but then they want sympathy at the same time. And no disrespect to Cole or his wife, but Cole was like, yo, I was doing so bad. My wife knew I was struggling with it. Why? Nigga, you a rapper. Right? Ain't you a fucking rapper? Didn't, according to the Cole fans, let's call it a buck. Allegedly, Kendrick dissed him first, so he was well-deserved to say 7-minute drill. Right? You motherfuckers love that shit. You wanted him to finally prove that he was better than Dot. April 5th, I believe it was April 5th, he dropped it. By April 8th, he was fucking saying, I'm sorry for it. Take it on the chin. But in them 3 days, the 2-3 days that it was, either April 7th or April 8th, 2 to 3 days he had, you Cole fans loved it. You was defending that record. It wasn't no Cole is the bigger man. None of that shit until he'd apologize. And then all of a sudden, you know what? Cole did the right thing. He's the bigger man. He did the grown-up thing. Leave Cole alone. He saw the light. Oh, he saw the light 2 days later. 2 days fucking later. Now he saw the light. Now he's grew up. He's the bigger man now. Honey, I unshrunk the kids. Now he's big. Big Bone and Brolic, the same nigga that said, I put your favorite rapper neck in a noose. I was waiting on K Dot to get his neck in a fucking noose. Must have forgot the fucking noose. He lost the noose on the way to the Dreamville Fest. What happened to that? What the fuck happened to that? And Jay-Z, this scary, gang. This scary, because end of the day, we saw one of the greatest battles. We still defend this fucking shit, this takeover ether. We still have arguments about this to this day. And now you're gonna tell us we outgrown it? No, we're not gonna let the corporations run this shit and get their bag up so niggas can start doing collabs like Jay-Z. Niggas just start collabing. Why? Because everybody gets along. We all fucking Oompa Loompas and we just work together, rolling little fat kids around and shit when they turn purple and blow up. What we talking about? Niggas lose the edge and want to make everybody else lose the edge. No, Jay, no. No, and we get it. And full fucking disclosure, me and Jay-Z the same fucking age, my G. So it ain't that he's so fucking enlightened and shit. Okay? So end of the day, no, nigga. No. This shit is about, it's real fucking shit out here. So hip-hop goes a certain way, and that's why I'm here. I'm going to 100% every fucking day be on here, and it doesn't matter who it is that's trying to come against it and change the rules. We're not going to say niggas can't get this because Drake got this, and his ass has been crying about it for 2 fucking years and did a fucking lawsuit. And we're not going to fucking say we got to change everything because J. Cole came out of fucking hiding after being on the beach for 2 fucking years. This nigga made Grippy and Port Antonio, and now he's out here trying to tell us about hip-hop is too fucking mean. Then came back on his fucking birthday Blizzard 26 talking hella spicy and all this good shit. He wants to be an MC again out of no fucking where. Now he tough, right? Hang in tough. Now he fucking New Kids on the Block. Now he's tough again. Nigga, we saw you run from that battle and run to the beach, nigga. We saw your ass apologize, nigga. And all these soft-ass, emo-ass fucking, I don't know, goth kids or whatever that's trying to tell us how to fucking do rap. No, nigga. We're not listening to your ass. All in the comments telling me I'm fucking wrong. Fuck out of here. You don't know nothing about hip-hop. And we ain't changing it for your ass. Go back to listening to fucking BTS, nigga. The fuck we doing? No, nigga. No. We're not changing this shit for you. That's why the shit all fucked up now and corny. You got these kids thinking they got to use auto tunes and these goofy ass 808 beats to make a fucking rap record. They ain't saying shit. They just vibing. We're vibing now. No, nigga. The shit's so fucked up now. They don't even know how to make a fucking sentence no more. These emo niggas in the chat. I see your corny ass shit, nigga. You corny too. Emo ass goth nigga. Probably got a trench coat on. Fuck out of here. We do hip hop over here, my G. Give a fuck about the goofy shit y'all talking about. No, we not gonna stop dissing niggas because a nigga get out of line, then he get checked. Simple as that. Right? And the thing about Cole, he just put a verse out. I believe it's called OFG. He just put a verse out on Mike Will made his record. I believe it's called OFG. And I'm almost certain he took some swipes at K-Dot talking about fuck them sympathy Grammys. Now, these goth kids, these emo kids want to get in my comments and tell me that he's not dissing K-Dot. They want to tell me that he never liked the Grammys. It's called optics. Why would you make a record and mention the Grammys in a negative way when K-Dot just won 5 Grammys a month before you dropped this verse? It's going to look like you're dissing him. So you literally just dissed them. They don't tell you that. But at the end of the day, these guys are here trying to tell me that this guy is enlightened. He said, fuck them sympathy Grammys. Oh, yeah, the 2 Grammys you got with Lil Durk and 21 Savage, your only Grammys, you never got none for your own shit. You got them for features, and now they sympathy Grammys. If I'm Lil Durk and 21 Savage, I feel away, nigga. You got a Grammy fucking with me. Why my shit sympathy Grammys? But it's called optics. That right there is a diss. If I'm Tupac and Biggie said, fuck the sympathy Grammys after I just won a Grammy a month ago, guess what? We got more beef. There ain't a rapper on earth that would hear that line that we already have beef and you say, fuck them sympathy Grammys, that ain't gonna think you talking to him. So here we are once again. J. Cole is talking shit. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's talking shit again, and here we are. But somehow, some way, he goes on camera and tries to tell us he hates it. Let me get to this J. Cole. I'm gonna play this J. Cole thing real quick. And then I'm gonna get to Jay. This is him on supposedly surprising Cameron. So listen. Hold up, bro. This dude this dude Cole. He likes he likes what Kendrick did, and he's happy for him. But he's sad about what happened to Drake. What happened to Drake? He jumped in the battle willingly at the same time with this guy. He chose to battle him. No one forced him. It was voluntary. They both have the option to compete in the battle. They both called each other some heinous things and made some serious accusations. But it's a battle. I don't know if y'all know, when Jay-Z battled Nas, all of that stuff wasn't accurate either. Jay-Z said some heinous things about Nas's catalog, which J. Cole tried to do to Kendrick. He tried to use almost the same identical shit that Jay-Z said about that Jay-Z said about Nas's catalog. He tried to do the same shit. Now imagine had Jay-Z beat Nas. It'd be a different story. Right? Now imagine that Drake won the battle. J. Cole is up here in essence saying, I love K. Dot's success, but I hate how he got it. I tell you all the time, rappers get to eat what they kill. He killed Drake, so he got to go on a world tour. He got to pop out. He got a lot of shit because he killed them in a very public way. He earned it. And Jay-Z put him on the Super Bowl for that exact same murder, death, kill that he got. Right? He got elevated to a status he would have never got elevated to by doing the Super Bowl. Billions of people saw it. And now here we are. I think the Super Bowl was in February. We're in March, and Jay-Z don't like how the battle went. Let me play Jay-Z's quote. and we're gonna keep it pushing because I want y'all to have all the information. Oh, let me pause that. Jay, I need them tickets, Jay. I need them tickets, Jay. But newsflash, Jay, them two fan bases wasn't getting along before that battle happened, my G. I don't know if you know, they already had an issue. Drake fans used to they was really being very disrespectful. The K Dot went to Pimp a Butterfly came on, my G. That's when I learned how bad it got. First of all, I wasn't on Twitter like that. I wasn't on Twitter like that. Y'all ain't got no sound. I ain't got no sound. Hold up. Let me know if y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Let me know if y'all hear me right now. The Jay-Z, I might not have heard the Jay-Z. I don't know if y'all heard the Jay-Z or not, but let me know if y'all hear me right now. End of the day, right? Can y'all hear me? Oh, the clip? Oh, yeah, the clip. Y'all couldn't hear the clip. That's fine. I don't think I need to play the clip anyway. It was low. It was low. Y'all can hear me, just not the sound of the clip. All right. So let me just tell y'all what's going on. So basically, Jay is saying right here. Let me see. He's saying that they're attacking Drake's character. It's not helpful to our growth. The fallout, social media every day. Now you got the Stan armies. Too far. Drake brought the kids in, Jay. That's fine. Old guy wagging a finger. Jay wants you to spar with music, with collaborations, and breaking the whole thing apart. So there's no social media back then. There was for 20 years. We've had it. Battles weren't never fun. Okay. So they're clashing, right? Everybody's clashing. We're trying to tear down people's lives. We're trying to wreck his marriage, wreck his system, the third, or his child's relationship. Okay, it's not worth it, right? He loves the idea that we got music. All right, so we're taking a step back. So let's assume that he's talking about Jay-Z, Drake and Kendrick both got attacked by the stands on both sides. Well, guess what, Jay? I don't know if you know, but the stands been attacking people online before we had this battle, years before we've had this battle. We've had the Barbs attacking people, the Bay Hive, and everybody else. Every kind of fan base you can name gets out there and attack people. Even Eminem got stands, and even you, even you, Jay, we got stands. So end of the day, we got people right now in the comments standing. That's never going to change. The battle didn't amplify anything. The battle made people go on the sides they already were. Now, I will agree. We did get to a point where, let's be honest, even as commentators, we had to start taking sides on this shit. Even as commentators, because it made it to a point where if you said one thing to the stands not liking, they came in droves to disrespect you, even if you just gave your opinion. Like just like poor Rob Marksman. I say this all the time. Rob Marksman is the most neutral motherfucker. Out of one day, he said one thing against, it wasn't even against Drake, it just was a fact. The Drake stands came in and brutalized this nigga. He became a public enemy number one. And I used to be like, they really this mad, and he really don't be disrespecting this nigga. He really don't. So it's like, what we talking about? Like, it's not really that serious. But they really don't have no chill. So you can't really be honest and open. You gotta lean their way or they come in to slander you. So I understand. But at the same time, there's nothing to do. We're in a society where those exact guys we're talking about, they got millions of dollars. I thought I saw, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't J. Cole washing a Lamborghini truck? Right? Don't Jay-Z, don't Drake got a private jet with his face on the side, if the face still on the side? Right? Somebody gave him the jet, Trump, somebody, right? These guys really don't got the problems you got. So I don't know why we're defending them. Every single celebrity gets attacked online. It is what it is. Nature of the beast. Fucking Gronk. Rob Gronkowski got haters, my G. I'm sure Rob Gronkowski go online and somebody say some heinous shit to his ass. He's like, fuck, what I do? He one of the most loved niggas, and he still got people on his fucking neck. So you're not going to sit here and say, we need to dead all the battles, and it got too far because these two guys. Whether they battling or not, they going to get in these niggas, they going to get at them anyway. Yes, the battle amplifies stand culture, but that doesn't mean that we got to stop the battles. And truth be told, let's just be honest, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think. A lot of the motherfuckers that started all this shit was a lot of the Drake fans. I told you since Pimp a Butterfly, I started that conversation. Back when Pimp a Butterfly came out, I went online and I was just, I'm just a fucking innocent, like a fucking third grader and shit. I go online and I'm expecting to see all this praise for the album. And guess who wasn't giving this shit praise? This is when I learned that these Drake fans, and there was no reason not to fucking, these Drake fans was coming at that album, calling it sleepy, trash. That's when I learned the internet is mean. And it was Drake fans coming at that To Pimp a Butterfly. I think To Pimp a Butterfly like 10 years old. Nah, fucking probably more 12. Somebody let me know when Pimp a Butterfly came out, because these Drake fans, that's when I learned, oh shit. Gang, I'm naive to some of this shit that y'all motherfuckers be up on. I did not know that Drake fans had a problem with Kendrick. Matter of fact, let me look it up. I thought universally a nigga was cracking on my hard ass typing the other day. So I'm not going to be typing all hard for y'all niggas. It is funny though. 2015. So Kendrick came out with To Pimp a Butterfly in 2015. That's when I learned. Salute to Diego, 2015. I go online, just I walked into the chat like, fuck, these niggas is talking. They was talking crazy. And silly me, I had to research it, right? Because I was like, I'm dumb. I'm just like a third grader walking into a sixth grade class. They already know what's going on. I had to figure it out. I'm going in the comments like, this album, one of the greatest albums I ever heard. Why are some of these guys in here talking mad reckless about this album? This is like an anthem. This album is like everything we black people been wanting to hear. I'm just dumb as fuck. So I'm scrolling down. I'm like, oh, this is something to do with Drake fans. All of this hate is from Drake fans, right? That's when I learned that Drake fans had a problem with Kendrick, right? Now, the control verse and this, that, and the third, we get that. But at some point, that should have been over. But it wasn't. It continued, right? Let me find out. What year the control verse came out? Was that before the Pimp a Butterfly? Because if it is, we got a problem. I got to learn in real time what year the control verse came out. Oh, that was a year before. So that's why they was still mad. Control verse came out in 2014. So Pimp a Butterfly came out in 2015. And guess who was talking real mean about that, the Pimp a Butterfly album? You guessed it. You was right. Rest in peace to homeboy who did that. What's my homeboy that did that record? You guessed it. You was right. Rest in peace to the homie. But it was Drake fans who started or maintain a healthy culture of hate. And now it's 2026, and motherfuckers learn how to hate right with them. And then when the battle came, all that hating came to a head. It bubbled up like pus. And niggas popped that pimple, and guess what? It stuck to Drake. And now we gone too far. But I'm telling you, back all the way in 2014, they was talking crazy and spite. They taught us how to get like this. I said this years ago. I said, as a Kendrick fan, we didn't even know. We was coming on this shit with some peace and love and some fucking, some black power shit. We were looking for like fucking Kendrick spirits. We walk into a fucking chat room of hate. These OVO niggas been hating for fucking years. This is learned behavior. Right? When I was little, I didn't know how to curse. When I was real little, like 5, 6, and I moved to a different part of DC, Southeast DC. I moved to Congress Street in DC. Right? My mom, we was very well-mannered kids. And I met this little kid named James. He's like, bitch, fuck shit. And I was like, oh shit, what is he doing? He's cursing. And that's where I learned how to curse. And this how I learned how to be a fucking troll. It was learned behavior because the Drake niggas was doing it so fucking early in the game. And now they the martyrs. Now they want empathy and sympathy when their guy lost a long coming battle that he had a long time coming with all the subs, this, that, and the third. Tuck the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Ha ha. We fucking stood up and cheered when that shit came on the fucking freestyle. Ha ha. We fucking was like, yeah, get this nigga. Pajama clothes. But somehow, some way, we at a point now where it's too much. We went too far. We done too much, and we need to stop rapping. Read the comments. They so hurt. They so hurt. They're attacking me. They don't realize how much I laugh at these motherfuckers. Their feelings is so hurt that they gotta attack me in the comments. It's hilarious because it don't change the fact that Drake got cooked. I literally laugh at these motherfuckers. These goth kids, I guarantee you the motherfuckers that's in there got on their pajama clothes. Y'all the type motherfuckers go to the store in your pajamas and your fucking your slides. It is what it is, dog. Listen, I think I said enough. I played enough of whatever y'all can hear from the clips, right? Y'all get the point. I'm not gonna get the channel snatch. I'm not gonna get the stream snatched down from playing their videos, but you get the point. I'm gonna wrap this up. Jay-Z, you out of line, gang. I need them tickets, right? I need them tickets. I do expect to be there. We could chop it up, Jay. You my nigga. I've been with you. But you're not going to come down from the ivory tower knowing goddamn well you are where you are because of battling. Don't matter how long ago it was. You're there because of battling, Jay. You cut your teeth, as they say in the business. You cut your teeth on battling. This is how we got to know who you were. And when you and Nas started having your back and forth, that was years of back and forth. Let's just be honest. I think when we all knew Jay-Z and Nas had friction, but I think, I'm going to be honest, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the very first sign of the real friction of Jay-Z and Nas, there was a sub on a mixtape from Nas to Jay. There was a sub on a mixtape, and I don't remember, maybe been a DJ Clue, but Nas said something real slick. And that's when we first realized, oh shit, there's a beef, real beef, because Nas just aired it out. Nas said a slick line, and we caught it. So end of the day, right? Look at this nigga right here, Astro 94. This nigga feelings is hurt, boy. This what I'm talking about. But they'll tell us that we're wrong for defending ourselves. They'll tell us that we're wrong for calling it out. Mind you, this motherfucker been in the comments for a straight fucking hour, throwing insults. But somehow, some way, we're the problem. The K-bots. We're the fucking problem, right? End of the day, I'm going to end it at this. These motherfuckers is soft. And this is why they deserve a lyrical ass whoop, because they begged for it. They went years of subbing in their pajama clothes, acting tough like new kids on the block. Hanging tough, right? Hanging tough. I was in the store today. That shit came on in the Stop and Shop. End of the day, we saw Cole act tough and then apologize and told Kendrick, I'm going to take it on the chin. We saw Drake act tough, ran out there to fight, got washed up, and called his fucking lawyer. And he's still paying lawyer fees for 2 fucking years. And he still ain't dropped Iceman. This nigga dropped an R&B album, and he's scared to rap. He dropped 400 snippets, 100 gigs upon your head top, and he's still trying to figure out what to put on Iceman. So he got fucking mopped up, and Cole getting mopped up too. End of the story. And nobody's going to stop dissing niggas, because that's what we do when we got a problem. We diss the nigga, and the nigga got to respond. And he can't apologize, and he can't call his fucking lawyer. End of the day. And that's it. That's all. And you niggas could cry in the comments because you can't do shit else about it. All right? Thank you guys for watching. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you, gang. I'm out of here. All right? Like J. Cole, I'm about to go see a masseuse. I'm going to get a massage like J. Cole does. All right, gang?